skater, banned from competing because she tested positive for having drugs in her system. But the Court of Arbitration in Sport have now said that she can compete on Tuesday.
I've got to say, I'm surprised that this has come out this way. So to briefly cover it, she tested positive. It was on Christmas Day. So she was in a Russian skating competition. She's only 15 years old. She's tested positive on Christmas Day for trimetazidine, which is generally used for angina attacks, which, you know, often there's underlying and different reasons for these. But there's no doubt that it does help physical efficiency. There's no question about that. She was the first woman to land a quadruple salcho, which she did in the team event, which just happened the other day. So it was only announced that she was actually tested positive. So this has come out. Now, the Russian Federation, so it's a long, convoluted one, they've said, you know what, that's fine. You know, we're going to let her compete. So whereas you've got WADA, who test everybody, well, which is the World Anti-Doping Association, they've come out and said, look, you know, this is not on, this shouldn't happen. The Olympic Association have said that as well. So now it has gone to the court, the Arbitration for Sport, who have actually allowed her to compete using reasons. I mean, from what I've just seen this morning, this is about 6 o'clock this morning, it's reasons like the fact that she's under 16, she's a protected person under the World Anti-Doping Agency, says Matthew Reed from CAS. So she returned the positive test. But the thing is, as far as I'm concerned, if she's under 15, surely this now opens it up for other people and other, you know, well, other other coaches to actually abuse it. That's exactly
Are they saying,
which really worries me.
If she's a protected person, they're really saying she wouldn't have been responsible for the drugs being put into her
Well, I
body.
think that's probably the case anyway.
Yes,
I mean,
but
you're
all
15.
the more reason to make an example of her so that nobody can exploit her. I mean, one of the reasons that the Court of Arbitration in Sport have cited as letting her compete was that to not compete, to bar her, would have caused her irreparable harm.
Right.
Well, surely being administered illegal drugs would cause irreparable harm.
Well, I would have thought so. And is it a situation where your kid doesn't actually win the egg and spoon race, and if they enter it and they actually drop the egg, well, therefore, oh, that's really bad, so we'll let them win anyway? Is this on a huge scale? But now we're talking about drugs. And when you start getting illegal substances that are being used by, and it's being allowed, like we say, I mean, it's a precedent that really worries me being set, that we're going to see younger and younger people and think, well, you know what, we can give them whatever they want because they're allowed to get away with it.
Yeah.
It's just, I feel sorry for her. She's the athlete involved. It's coaches and people around her, which is always the case, that see the talent and say, right, this is what we need to get you even further.
The Olympic Committee